Okay, here we are. Right, what have we been doing and where are we? Right, we are 110.54, so 110.54, we're about here. We're just coming up to the town of Dubrovka, and what we're doing is, you zoom out too far, you can't see it, but we're following power lines. We started here. Well, I spawned in this morning, Brigino. This is a power station and substation here. We followed the power lines to here. The power lines go through the town of Dubrovka. We are headed between Novi and Stari all the way down to Zelenogorsk, where there is another substation down here. And anyone who's watched my videos knows I like the town of Zelenogorsk because I have a tent over here somewhere. But at the moment, what I'm doing is instead of taking advantage of all the gear that I actually have, like map, sat-nav, compass and the rest, I'm making out like I'm having to do this the old-fashioned way, which is actually use visual references on my journey. Imagine you're a newbie starting in and you want to navigate your way around to the interesting places on this map. The power lines are a very, very good way of doing it. So, if you notice, my food is reddish pink, and so is my water. We're about to hit a town, and look over there. There is a Stalin house. That is an enterable building. We're going to go have a look at it. I don't see any zombies over there. I've mentioned this before. Anyone who's used to my videos is probably used to me going on about this, but for someone who's never seen one before, the absence of zombies is a good thing, because it means there aren't any players there. If we look on, hit the P button, we can see there's only one other person on the server. There's me, and there's Milan, or whatever his name is. And we look over there, and we know he's not there, because there are no zombies. If there were zombies there, that would let me know that there was some player activity. So, we're going to run in. Now, a lot of people spend a lot of time crawling and sneaking and, well, I'm pretty well armed. I don't particularly care about zombies very much. I get slapped occasionally I get killed by them, but I can't be doing with all this crawling and sneaking. In fact, Milan has just been killed, so he's definitely not here. He's on the south coast somewhere. He's miles away. He's a good 10 kilometres away from me, so he's no great bother. Non-enterable. Although, that's the building that they have just finished, or just shown an interior to. The guys developing the standalone version of this game, making interiors for all the buildings, and it's one of those green buildings that they've done. So we're going to be able to go into buildings like that soon. See, we've still got the power lines. We're not losing touch with the power lines, but we're going to just go skirting into this town to pick up, hopefully, a can of food and a can of drink to slate our thirst. Down there, there's nothing much over there. But we're going to do a little quick run through on this building. And possibly, if there are any others, which I can do a run through on. See, power lines. We like power lines. Power lines get us around. They help us navigate. Odd that all the windows are smashed. Here are the zombies. What are you? Bet you nothing I want. No, you're nothing I want. Ah, can't drink. Watch out for windows, don't get too close to them. I don't know if it's true, but I think you can get slapped through a window. So, we can have a can of drink. All I need now is something to eat. Empty cans. So, nothing to eat yet. Where Where else have we got? Keeping an eye on where the power lines are so we don't lose our bearings. So a little tromp up here. Potentially something in that, but not much. Oops. Right, I've had a little tromp through the village. I've managed to find something to drink, and you need something to eat, looking for enterable buildings, and that's enterable. It's a log cabin doesn't have fancy windows. Up there is a log cabin, but you notice it's got shutters on the windows. That's how you tell from a distance whether you can't go into that one. You can go into that one. Don't often see them with the gas canister on the outside, but plain windows you can go in. So we're on the hunt for a little bit of food. Tromping in. Do you notice left hand side you've got the ear and the eye, and my eye has one bracket, the ear has none. Watch what happens when I go into the road. Roads increase your visibility dramatically. Standing up doesn't help at all. And we don't have any food there. And we don't have any food there. Marvellous. Well, I'm not going to... See, there are the power lines. We haven't lost sight of the power lines. We know where they are. So I suppose it's back to running. We're going to run along. Next time I make a video, we will probably be all the way down here, Novi and Starry, and we will continue our journey following power lines, pretending I didn't have a map, and see how we go. My food isn't flashing, so I'll not eat the steak that I've got. Prefer not to hit into that reserve. If I shoot him, it's going to be like ringing a dinner bell. Oh well, here it goes. Got away with that one. Oi! Oh, hit the wrong button. Now I need the V. Back up to the power lines. Back up and follow. Yeah, I can hear them. Look at them all coming now, little buggers. What I would normally do in this situation is just carry on running and ignore them. Until hopefully do some run through on some bushes to get rid of them, or if I am going to fire, wait till I'm well out of town so that my shots don't encourage others to tag along after. There's no point shooting them whilst you're in a town, because all that will do is encourage more to follow. So following the power lines, using them as our visual navigation aid. And look, those guys have stopped following already. It's pretty good enough. Best thing to do is just like run through some bushes like this. Run through the bushes, run through the bushes. Anyway, talk to you again later.